Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I'm glad that you could be here. Hey, Jan, nice to see you.
Hey, Steve, hey, everybody.
Well, one thing that we're going to discuss here today, this is a topic, done it before, but it's been a pretty good while. Here we are, a lot of the time we talk about ways to save money. This particular segment, and by the way, it will be broken up into two parts. We're going to do part one, and then there's going to be a part two to this. So always, so be on the lookout for the second one. But this is about ways to lose money rather than save it. So yeah. So I've got four tips here to share, and I'm gonna mention it, and we're gonna talk a
I
little bit
can't I
about it.
can't wait to see what Steve has to say. This should be
Yeah.
interesting.
Okay. So the first one is keeping monthly subscriptions you do not use. Oh,
Steve, can I jump in on my reaction to that?
sure. Yeah, yeah.
I actually lived that life once in a while. About 20 years back, this company was advertising, oh, free coffee maker. It was gorgeous for its time. It was a perfect coffee maker, Steve. And I said, oh, but then, the small print, oh, just join the subscription. I read the fine print. I said, that doesn't seem like too much each month. I get the free coffee maker. So I went for it. And it was very cute, very sweet, very nice the first couple of
Mhm.
months. But guess what, Steve? We couldn't drink the coffee fast enough. And it kept coming
Um,
in and coming in and piling up and coming in. I'm like, I feel overloaded. But I knew that we could still keep the coffee maker, which was nice.
mhm.
But eventually, Steve, it just the money kept subtracting, and we just didn't want it piling up, so we had to cancel. You brought up a good point there. Well, it's a
Right.
great way to lose money. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Anything subscription. And people always think, oh, a subscription. Oh, you're talking about a magazine. No, not necessarily. There's other like what you mentioned with the Javalia, even though you're not sponsoring them, but that's true. Um, the second one has to play along with what you just mentioned. Coffee you don't use fast enough and you're stuck with it. So it doesn't necessarily have to be the brand you said. You can go to the store, buy coffee, something that you might normally use, but you look down, oh, this particular flavor looks interesting. Oh, I've never had this before. This might be pretty good. Oh, I think I'll try this one as well. So you put it in your cart and you go back to where you live. You go to make a pot of coffee, you use the one that you just bought and you don't like it.
Good
Now,
point.
sometimes well, actually I shouldn't say sometimes. A lot of the time there are an exception with maybe one or two stores that you can't take it back. A lot of the time you're usually stuck with it. So my mom always said this when it came to something that you buy. When you go and buy something, stick with what you know, buy what you know. Don't let some new product off to the side lure you away because a lot of the time, if you exchange the old for the new product, you're not going to be happy.
Right, right. And I think a lot of people, Steve, if I jump in on this for a second, your mom,
Mhm.
such wisdom, both your parents, such wisdom. I just want to say this. A lot of times people they feel practically like they're married to certain products. The second, especially with technology, Steve, oh, the minute they get used to one product, another minute later, they have to run out and get the next one. That is not a frugal lifestyle. That's a great way to lose money. If something's workable, usable, you like it, you're used to it, why have to jump in on the other stuff? 100% agree.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. The third one is really good. I know a lot of people don't like it. You have to be careful with it when you use it. For one, you definitely want to make sure that the funds are there. But not checking on automated payments, auto pay, if you don't watch it, if you don't
Oh,
pay attention to it. If you don't have the funds, it'll put you in NSF, so you got to watch.
100%, Steve, because that is a great way for people. They don't realize money's coming out of their leaky wallets. Why is my wallet so thin? When people don't keep track, they're not keeping track of their bills. They're not keeping track of the automated payments. Now, it's interesting. I'm all for automated savings. I am all for that. But I am skeptical about bill paying, automatic bill paying, especially if people, Steve, that don't have enough funding. That could be very tricky, and the fees can be enormous. It's very important. People
Yeah,
lose money that way by not paying attention. Great point, Steve.
absolutely. Like for example, my phone bill. They say if you sign up for auto pay with them, they'll save you an additional $5 a month off your bill. But there's only one problem. Your due date of your phone bill and the date you get paid might not fall on the same day. So you got to be careful. You could be 1 or 2 days off and get hit with that
No,
fee.
no doubt on that for sure. Yes.
So the plus can become a big negative very quickly. Number four, this one I do quite a bit, and I do get a lot of enjoyment from it. Um, I've come to find a lot of stuff worth viewing is not taking advantage of free streaming apps. Um,
That's a good one, Steve. I like that. True.
yeah,
True.
there's a couple, maybe three that I use on my Amazon Fire Stick that I really like. Um, and if I want to watch a television show or if I want to watch a movie or something like that, I have it readily available. Um, they have this thing, and I think it's becoming more and more obsolete as time goes by. It's called Redbox. You can go outside of a grocery store. It's a big red box. It's full of DVDs. You select the movie that you want. You pay money. It gives you the DVD. You go home and watch it, and then you just go back to the red box, turn it back
Yeah, I
in.
heard the name, but I'm not familiar with it. That's interesting, Steve.
Yeah, it's just a big standalone red box, usually outside of grocery stores or whatnot. But be careful if you don't return that movie back, whatever card you have on file, they'll charge you a late fee.
And you just brought up another thing. I don't know. The idea of
Yeah.
late fees, hidden charges, Steve. Thanks for bringing that up. That's another way, brilliant on your end. Late fees, hidden charges. We have to be familiar with our stuff. That's why, like so many times, people put everything on autopilot, if you will. No, 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 no. We have to still read. In my honest, we have to still check. There's an example. Those late fees that make you lose money. It's a sure way to lose money.
Big
Yes.
time, yes. Big time it can cause you to lose.
And it all adds up, Steve. Sometimes people don't realize how much it adds up.
Hmm.
They could be saving $50 a month. Just go through your stuff and see if you have a leaky wallet
That's
somewhere.
right. That's right. Hey, 50 a month, if you people stop and think about it, that's $600 in a year. Think about at the end of a year, you've got $600 to your advantage
Absolutely.
that you could do something else with, save it. You've got a few options there that you can do.
And with the prices of groceries these days and unpredictability, which I get into on my own show over the weekend, I'm telling you, no, Steve, that's true. We really have to watch those ways that we're losing money easily.
Yeah, we do. Um, but definitely consider going on. People have a smart television a lot of the time now. That's the going thing. Go on there, look into it. find apps that you can use on your own. There are ways that you can go about saving money, you know, on cable, which, by the way, the next segment of this that we do, I'll get a little bit deeper into cable, once we do
That's
this.
good. That's good. There's a part two to this. Very interesting topic, Steve. By
Right.
the way, everybody, right now, right this very second, let's go. When I say three, smash down Steve's like button. One, two, like. Well, I hope they did.
Yeah, me too. No, thank you if you did. No, thank you if you did that because I really
Really
do
important to raise
appreciate it.
the algorithm so people see more of Steve's videos. That way he could absolutely one day ever reach 1,000 subs. How many years? Your anniversary is coming up soon?
4,
Wow. Wow. 4. Wow.
2 months
Amazing.
away. That's it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
2 months and 3 days to be exact, but who's counting?
But who's
So,
counting, right? 4
right,
years is a long time. Let's help Steve hit the 1,000 subs.
right. Well, Jan, I'm glad we could,
Thanks for
continue.
having me here.
Sure, absolutely. And we'll be back with part 2, so be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what you got to say. These were clever. Thank
Yeah,
you.
these were pretty good. I really liked what I conjured up, let's say. All right. Well, I hope everybody has, a great whatever time of day it is. But also, not only the like button, but if you could ever do me one other big favor, that would be great. It's this right here. So if you could ever so kindly, to subscribe to my channel, that within itself will also help me reach my 1,000 subs that I'm trying to accomplish right now. So I just hope everybody has a great whatever time of day it is. And Jan and I will see you back here real soon next time. Bye for now.
Absolutely. Take care, everybody.